Hello everybody, this is the next episode of the magical car park series. Oh my god, how hot is it? I'm British, I'm allowed to moan about the weather. That's like one of our favourite pastimes. It's too hot, it's too cold, it's too windy, it's too wet. We love a good moan about the weather. It's not really too hot, it's 24 degrees, but I'm extremely warm, having had to walk around lots of shops. What do I want to talk about today? I want to talk about being grateful and how being grateful actually connects you to your true self. It connects you to source, and it actually connects you to the planet as well, which I know sounds weird, but lately I've actually been picking up, my dad would go mad, picking up feathers that have been lying on the ground, because I felt that they were just little gifts, little signs from the universe and from Gaia. So I have a couple in my car, a couple of magpie ones. I have collected peacock feathers before, which are absolutely beautiful. They are in my house, in my dining room, and I don't know, it just recently has felt really significant. Like it's a bit of a sign to say, we see you, we hear you, and here's a little something to keep you going. And that's how I felt. The energy from them felt like that. I know it sounds a bit airy-fairy, which isn't usually me. But actually it's just felt really light and nice to receive those things. And another thing I want to share, which again might make me sound a little bit crazier, is that we have to see things from a curious point of view. So do you remember when you were a child and everything was brand new? You didn't understand things, but you were still curious. You took risks without thinking about the consequences, and you were full of joy and love and curiosity. And the word curious keeps coming up for me again and again. That's definitely a direct nod and note from the universe to try and remain in that state. Do what sets you on fire, what keeps you passionate, and look at the world with curious eyes. See things as if it's the first time you're encountering them, or seeing them, or touching them, or hearing them. And one thing that I've been doing recently, and this is the crazy bit, is that whenever I see a bird that's close to me, or an animal, or there's a beautiful tree, or there's an amazing plant. I've got an amazing rose bush in my garden, and she is so pretty, massive pink and white flowers. I'll just acknowledge them and say hi. I'm a bugger for doing it with birds. We have lots of different birds in my garden. I don't know the names of them all, but one of them's golden, I think it might be a goldfinch, and one of them's green. I'm thinking that might be a greenfinch. I could be totally wrong. But it's kind of weird, because it feels like the same birds are coming to say hi because I've had a conversation with them. I've acknowledged them, and I've been really curious about their behaviour and what they're doing. You know, just watching them fly around for a little while. It's an interesting thought and an interesting concept, but it all comes back to remembering to be curious. Remember your inner child in the nicest possible way, and stay curious always. I sometimes test myself. I'll sit in my garden, and obviously I'm very familiar with my garden, it's my surroundings, right? But I try and zone out, then tune back in, and really see things, not just looking, but actually seeing things. And trying to understand how that develops. And I've done that a few times, and it's amazing what you actually see instead of just glancing, or, you know, well, there's my rose bush again, that's nice. There's my pine tree, that's nice. Forgetting looking, actually seeing, and you will see something very different. And that's the power of us. And we've always had that power. So try it. Try it out. It doesn't even have to be a big thing. It's literally just seeing rather than looking. I feel quite light today, as you can probably tell. I'm not bitching about the shops or the car park or anything else. There was a little minor moan about the hot weather. It is only 24 degrees, by the way. I lasted in Turkey this time last year and it was 42. Yes, it was traumatic. We don't care when you're on holiday, do you? You're drinking raki and you're swimming in the pool or the sea. It's all good. It's very different. And the heat is obviously different when you're abroad. I'm pretty sure it's just British people that say that. I'm going to leave it there. Stay curious, always. Connect with your inner child and try to see the world in a slightly different way, because it's all there waiting for you. It's magic, it really is. I note about later I am going live, and it's a bit of a late one. I've got shit to do. I'm going live at 7 on TikTok for those who are watching this on YouTube or Twitter. I refuse to call it X, because that's a stupid name for a platform. I won't rant about Elon Musk, because I don't want to ruin this vibe. And for those people who are interested in joining me for a free spiritual Q&A, I'm hosting that on Friday, again at 7 PM. You do have to sign up via my website. Like I said, it's totally free of charge. I'll send you a link. We are all on video. And we just talk about our spiritual journeys, what challenges we're facing, what amazing stuff has happened to us. And I ask everybody to contribute. It's not just me talking about my experiences, because that's not why I do it. I want to hear from you. I want to hear about what your experiences have been. So yeah, if you're interested, please go to my website. It is in my profile, or you can message me directly on here if you want to find out a little bit more. It's really straightforward. Just come and have a chat. It is limited to 10 spaces, but yeah, most of the time we're all on video so that we can interact in a slightly different way. Okay, I'm going. I might go and sit in my garden and do a bit of sunbathing for about 10 minutes, and then I'll be in the shade, because look at how pale I am. I can't hack it. Okay, I hope you're all having wonderful, wonderful afternoons. I love you all very much, and I will see you all later. Bye.